Come with me on a work trip as a social media content producer. Now, I've worked in social media for the better part of a decade, but this work trip came only 2 months into my new job. My work was hosting a social impact summit, which also happens to be our biggest event of the year. And not gonna lie, the trip got off to a rocky start because what should have been a 1-hour flight to DC ended up taking several hours, spent waiting in the airport and then on the tarmac. And you can see how happy I was to actually get to my hotel room. I was actually deliriously tired at this point, and I was going to order in, but it was so nice out in DC that I absolutely had to take advantage of the nice weather. The person I sat next to on the plane recommended this place for dinner, and I was so happy to sit out on a patio. The server comped me this burrata salad, which was so generous of them, and the vodka pasta with meatballs was absolutely divine. I went back to my hotel to crash and did some much needed self-care because I knew this week was going to be intense. My responsibility for the week was producing all the social media content from the summit, including capturing live clips of our speakers, posting to our Instagram in real time, and running a bunch of behind-the-scenes interviews. I started pretty much every day with a latte and a bagel from this coffee shop, and then it was time to get to work. And this is the studio where I spent the majority of my time. Because my colleagues live around the world, I definitely tried to spend as much quality time as I could with them at lunch and dinner, and of course, tons of time with them in the event space. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I definitely felt really stressed during the planning. I think with any event, a lot of it comes together right before the event happens, so I was working early mornings and late nights. But by event day, it was all worth it because it ended up being a huge success, and everybody wanted to come talk to us in our content studio. I ended the week extremely tired, but also extremely proud of myself and our whole team for what we accomplished.